All right, today's episode of the podcast is brought to you by Rolls Rice Meal Prep Service, specialty rice and proteins, weekly soup options. This is a great company. I've known the owner for my whole life. He is just a quality person, great cook. So if you are sick of cooking and you want to get somebody to make you delicious meals that you can have delivered to your house, or you can also do them on pickup, you can find Rolls Rice on Instagram at Rolls Rice YXC. You can just contact them by phone. Send them a text if you want, 306-291-5779. Or you can scan the logo on the screen here, and I think it'll bring you right to their website. I eat them every day. They're delicious. I just had a salmon one today. Big portions, cheap prices. So yeah, go and check out this food if you want to get some delicious food and you want to stay healthy. And yeah, we thank Rolls Rice for supporting this episode of the Canadian Talk Podcast. How's it going, man? Nice to meet you. I'm Stephan.
Stephan, nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. Heard you want to do a podcast. I was like, let's do it.
Cool. So what do you go by? Because you don't go by Bobo.
I actually do go by Bobo.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's a nickname I've had since like middle school. People have just been calling me that for the longest time, so I just went with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Real name is Noah, though, if you want to know.
Yes, I do want to know. Thank you. Okay, Noah. Cool. So yeah, I came across you online, man. I saw your podcast and some of your clips that you make, and I was intrigued. So I was like, this guy seems funny. You seem really young though. Are you like early 20s?
Yeah.
But you seem to have figured out the online thing pretty fast, because like you've been doing your podcast, I think 1/10 of the amount of time as me, but you have like 50x the followers that I have. So you clearly got it figured out. Like, so when I checked it out, I noticed that you don't necessarily, and correct me if I'm wrong, you don't necessarily do like long form podcasts. Like from the stuff that I could see, they were kind of shorter stuff. You're more of like a vlogger type thing, or?
Yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, I keep my podcast usually. I mean, when I film, I do it for about 10 minutes, and then I have bite-sized things that go out on every platform. Pretty much, I was just like, you know what? No one's really doing short-form podcasts. I was going to try it. And if you're really able to think of it like, I'm going to clip this, and you can make them pretty short, and you can just organize them like that. Yeah. And you think of a viral clip, and you're like, okay, we can make each segment out of the podcast a viral clip, and then put it all together. People go watch it, and then boom, boom, boom. You can have brands that'll advertise and all that stuff.
Yeah, man, that's smart. Like, because I mean, you have dozens of videos that I would consider viral. So you clearly have a formula for making these videos.
Definitely. I would say it really relies on just quick engagement, stuff like that. What's trending online. As well as just doing something that's really never been seen before.
Yeah. And then how do you figure out what's trending online? Is this just basically from kind of using social media, and then you'll kind of see what's going on? Or
good question. I have a couple pages I look at. I have some friends that are also kind of tapped in as well, and they're like, okay, well, fill me in, send me reels. I also have people that'll DM me reels and stuff like that, and be like, okay, now I kind of know what to go off of, and then I can kind of combine those different ideas and then make a video out of it.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
I think I've had about, I want to say, I'm right, about 70 million views this month.
Wow. 70 million this month. That's incredible. That's incredible.
That's just on it.
So how long have you what got you started? What inspired you to do this? Did you have a vision at the beginning? Because like you've been doing it for what, a year?
Less than a year.
Yeah, like 9 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you credit for the full year, but yeah, 9 fucking months.
I know, it's crazy. Pretty much I actually started off as one of those guys that would just kind of yap about news and stuff like that, and I'd just be talking about it, and I'd have an interesting take about it, kind of sprinkle a little bit of a comedy into it, and then I was just like, you know what if I could just do this in a podcast? maybe you'd make a little bit more money. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I can think about it like that and make them all into podcast clips and then just junk it all together. Think about it like that, make a full podcast. I was like, oh, I could do
Yeah.
it. And then pretty much I just started the podcast. I had like probably 20 viewers the first time I did it. And I ended up deleting the account because I was like embarrassed. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to keep posting. And I just kept evolving my content tailored to what would get the most views and just kind of keep compounding on that. Oh, one video is going to get 1,000 views. One video is going to get 100 views. Okay, I go that way. Oh, this video after posting 10 times gets 10,000 views. I'm going to go that route.
I see.
And I just kind of,
So it was
it's
just
really hard
binary
to
decisions, just binary decisions as you followed the views. And I see you got some wood in your backdrop. Like, were you inspired by any podcasters or people online? Like, are you a Joe Rogan guy? Or like who do you model what you're doing off of?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm a question guy, dude. I kind of just ask questions. I hope everything's all right so far.
No, everything's perfect.
Okay.
Let's see. Who do I model my podcast after? I would say Real Talk, Hoopify, a little bit of Joe Rogan because it's a little bit like that.
Okay.
In terms of the
what's
background,
Real Talk?
the background was just chosen randomly. I was like, you know what, this is a good background.
Okay.
In one of my first podcasts, I literally just filmed it in my room.
Yeah.
And so yeah, everyone thinks this is a sauna, but this is actually a real room.
Yeah. I like the wood walls. That's what my original studio had that as well. But I've hopped around a little bit from studio to studio. So, Hoopify and Real Talk, what are those? Who hosts those? Because I haven't heard of either of those two.
Yeah, so it's kind of like they're kind of like meme guys. Like they talk about memes a lot. Real Talk, they talk about memes, and I guess I kind of actually I started my podcast before I really found out about those guys. So I would say mainly it's been the early days I've watched Hoopify. I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I kind of started it that way. Yeah.
Okay, and so who hosts Real Talk? Because when I think Real Talk, I think Real Time with Bill Maher. And then,
okay.
But who hosts Real Talk? Like, does this guy have a
Real
show?
Talk, Real Talk is a podcast basically centered around talking about reels, talking about what's trending and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
And I think it's a guy named Mason that hosts it. There's three main guys, but one of the guys is Mason.
Three hosts. Wow. That would be a lot to coordinate. I had a producer for a little while that I would keep in the room, and that became too much to coordinate. So it's like, I can't imagine trying to get three guys together for a podcast and have everybody be in a good mood. But I guess not being in a good mood can be the best thing for a podcast sometimes. Like, have you ever seen Bad Friends?
I have not.
Okay.
Tell me more.
I watch a lot of, to me, what I think are like the mainstream podcasts. Bad Friends. It's Bobby Lee. He's a Asian comedian, and Andrew Santino, and they have it's like an orange room, right? Have you seen any clips of that? And it's like, it was actually on Happy Gilmore 2. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2, the movie? Or
dude, I didn't know.
People your age don't even watch movies anymore.
I thought the first Happy Gilmore was good, but the second one, I don't know.
Oh, hey, that's what I've been hearing from everybody too. It wasn't that great. It was just really just a list of cameos. Like every single different scene was like just them kind of shoehorning in a character from the first one. That's what it felt like. And then, but They did get a lot of pro golfers in there, which was kind of cool. And the John Daly stuff was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. How did you grow your podcast?
Oh, I haven't.
How did you start your podcast?
Yeah, my podcast hasn't grown worth a shit. So I started it 8 years ago when I was, I guess, like 24-ish, 25. And because I found all I was doing with my time was listening to podcasts. Like, I'd go to work because I'm an engineer. I'd go to work and I hated work. So does everybody, fine, right? But I'd go to work and I'd just sit at work all day, not work, and just listen to podcasts. So I was like, maybe I should try to start one of these things. Like, the problem is that I'm dumb and I don't really have anything to talk about. Like, I'm not a pro athlete. I'm not really a comedian. I'm nothing. So nobody really watches it because they're like, who the fuck is this guy? So I was like, well, that might be the problem. I don't know. But so I guess I named it Canadian Talk because I thought, what do I even have to draw from. That is my unique thing. I guess it's the country that I'm from, so we'll go with that. And
Okay.
that's what I did. The thing is I do the long form thing. So my thing is not necessarily designed to grow fast like yours, and then you might not have that same viewership like retention. I'm mine grows, but it just grows really slow, and then the people that I get seem to not go anywhere. Like they stay, they watch everything, they're always there. But there's only like a few hundred of them, so it is what it is. But so pretty much that's how it started, man. It was a passion thing. Like I am a podcaster because it's all I do with my time. So it feels a lot like, I don't know how podcasting feels to you or whatever, but when I do podcasting, it feels a lot like what school used to feel like. And I wasn't a person who hated school. Like I liked school. So
Yeah.
it feels like I can continue to learn beyond when university's done and not learn bullshit stuff. Because like I feel like what's getting taught nowadays at universities is kind of bullshit. Like you can do a STEM thing, and then sure you get a job out of it. You're a doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever. Great. But a lot of what is getting taught outside of that in the social sciences is all just it's bullshit. And like when you even learn the information, it doesn't do anything for you because it's like, what is this going to help you in the stock market? No, not really. It won't help you analyze the stock market, make money. So you should be trying to learn the stuff that's on the cutting edge of the social whatever, right? Because
I
then that should be more important information to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess one of the big things for me is really just doing it. So for podcasting, social media, stuff like that, going to school for stuff like that, I don't know if that's really a good idea. I feel like
yeah,
it's best to just figure it out on your own
for
and
sure.
evolve it. Because there's a lot of things that go into it. It would just take hours and hours and hours to even get a small bit of it. But once you kind of figure it out on your own, it's kind of like riding a bike. And you're kind of like, oh, okay,
Totally.
do this,
Yeah.
that. It's
I couldn't
plain, but
believe. I don't know how many episodes you have now, but I couldn't believe after about 30 or 40 episodes how much, like you're saying, about doing it. Because I was not really much of a talker guy. I wasn't very good at expressing myself. And then I started doing podcasting, and then I found my way. You know. Do you feel the same way? Have you become like better at talking and stuff like that, or are you more of that character comedian guy? Because like I'm trying to grow myself when I do
yeah,
it.
yeah. So I mean, I've always been a pretty social guy, pretty outgoing.
Oh, good
Um,
for you.
but the thing for me is like I wasn't always super hyper into the whole being on camera thing. Doing podcasts, it definitely helped a little bit. The big thing for me with podcasting was it really opened up my world to meeting some really interesting people
Hell
that
yeah.
gave me advice on how to scale, how to make a ton of money from doing this.
Yeah.
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 Once you connect with those people, I mean, it changes the game.
Oh
You know.
yeah. I have met so many awesome people. But yeah, thank you so much for your time coming on the podcast today. So like a couple more questions for you about your shit. Like where are you from? Not
I'm from
specifically. Don't tell me specifically because we don't want some crazy, person coming and screaming the N word at you at your door. Like your one clip, dude. Some of your clips are hilarious. Like I do want to get into it. I want to go through the basics first, but you make funny clips. Like you have a podcast and you make these clips about these things that, quite honestly, if you're not in the sphere of your podcast, they're hard to understand. Like I don't know what the Adrian thing is. I don't know what a prime Steven is, and like I want to figure out this shit. You know? So,
Yeah.
and I don't even know what I'm referencing. So, but my name
You
is
just
Stephan,
referenced
which is
some
pretty
super
close to
neat
Steven.
stuff.
So I better figure out what a prime Steven is. Hey, yeah, can you move just a little bit to your right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. You're just out of the frame.
Like,
Now you're perfect right in the center. So yeah, man, where are you from? I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, in Canada.
wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome. I'm
yeah,
from Michigan. Yeah,
Michigan. Oh, so just
Michigan.
kind of
Let's
south
go
of me
line.
then.
What'd you say?
So you're just kind of pretty much straight south of me, right? Because Michigan is in uh Minneapolis. What's the state that Michigan is in? No, Michigan is a state.
Yeah, Michigan is a state.
Oh, okay.
Michigan is a state. It's I'm located like right outside Detroit, in Michigan. Michigan is the Big Mitten. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I've
I'm like right down. Actually,
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't do that. But
Yeah, yeah. So like
you
like
get
around the Great Lakes and stuff, hey?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I've interviewed quite a few comedians from Chicago. I don't know, is that near there?
It's about 4 hours away from me. Yeah,
Okay.
it's cool though. I haven't been to Chicago yet. I really want to go.
Yeah. So is Michigan pretty nice? Like where you live, is there lots of like white people around, or is there lots of black people, or like what's the demographic where you come from? Because all I know about like Detroit area is I heard about like it went to shit, and then like there was houses for sale for like $500.
I mean, I don't really know about a whole lot about that. I would say it's pretty mixed though. I mean, we got pretty much everyone down here.
Okay.
Pretty chill spot. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is I love Michigan.
Yeah.
Got great fishing. Go up north, like, dude,
Yeah.
it's
It's
the best.
yeah, it's beautiful where I come from too. Do you play hockey, or did you grow up playing hockey?
I did not grow up playing hockey. I
Okay.
grew up playing basketball,
Oh yeah.
baseball, you know, stuff like that.
Fair
But my
enough.
cousin will play hockey.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you look like a hockey player.
Well, yeah, my cousins play hockey, so
Yeah, yeah.
they
So
live up north.
um so what is a prime Steven?
A prime Steven. Okay, good question. So a prime Steven is basically this is hard to explain because I've never had anyone ask me this question before.
Okay.
This is crazy. Um, so Steven is basically this guy that went up to someone's door, I think 2 years ago, and he was like, Steven here, da 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 da. And he was like trespassing on someone's property. Someone clipped it up. And then everyone kind of made him like a mascot of this folklore of Steven.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to like explain this to people.
Okay.
And they're like, what are you talking about? And that's what the joke was pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the prime Steven is.
It's just kind of like a random guy who
Exactly.
approaches you and starts doing side quests.
Dude, yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. And then what about this Adrian friend group thing? Fill me in on what this is. This is a buddy of yours who's really popular, or what the fuck is going on?
So Adrian, I'm sorry, this is so funny. Adrian basically made a video back in I want to say 2022, where they were inside a school and they were pretty much just like, Adrian, explain our friend group, and
Yeah.
everyone was kind of like, what? Okay. And so the video just went super viral. And Adrian and his friend group, everyone's always talking about him online.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
Okay.
pretty much
So
the
is
best way to explain
is he
it,
good at
honestly.
like summarizing people's friend groups? So he goes up to them and is like, "Oh, this is your friend. She's this, and she's that," or like, is he like
Exactly.
a savant or what?
Well, I don't know. Has he ever explained his friend group? I don't think he's ever fully explained his friend group. That's what everyone really wants to know, but he's never
But he
done
just doesn't do it.
it. He just doesn't do it. I
just
mean,
leans
crowds of
you in.
people have asked him to do it, and he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
He has yet to explain his friend group. It's crazy.
All right
Yeah.
then. Okay, fair enough, dude. So, all right. So, what do you want? Because your podcast is pretty big. Like you said, you've gotten tens of millions of views per month. You've got tens of thousands of followers on Instagram. You've got a solid YouTube page. Like it has, I think, 16,000 on it, which is nuts. So you're actually making money. You're actually making a go of this thing. What's next for your podcast? Just keep talking to funny people, or like I don't want to answer it for you. Like what's next for you?
Good question. Let me think about that for a second. What's next for my podcast? So I think the next part of my podcast is starting to do them more in person, because I've been scaling them from online, making money that way. I think eventually it's going to start turning into IRL vlogs, and doing a more interactive formatting podcasting. So like we're walking in a mall instead of just sitting down, but we're still having the same conversations and stuff like that. And I think that'd be also really interesting because stuff can happen, fans can come up, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think that can also translate over to just basically streaming them live, doing a podcast and combining the two. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Have you ever had like a real job?
Yeah. I have a job right now.
What kind of jobs have you had?
I work in sales right now.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Fucking salesmen are wizards, man. I swear. I feel like if nowadays a salesman, if it was like 1,000 years ago, you would have just been a wizard. Like because charisma really is magic, don't you think? Like, and every fucking salesman that I meet is just, you want to hate them because they're such a genius socially, but you can't because they're awesome. So it's like So what do you sell, dude?
I sell electric fireplaces. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I really want to talk about that though, if that's okay.
Yeah, don't say any company names or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sell electric fireplaces, cool. Um, what other jobs have you had other than salesman?
Good question. So I mean, I'm pretty young.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm new in college.
Do you want to
First year
say
in
your
college.
exact age or?
Yeah, I'm like 19 years old.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I'm yeah, so I've worked in a warehouse. I work in sales right now. I worked at a car wash, and that's about it. Yeah, that's
Cool,
about it.
cool, man.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but I have owned a business at one point. I had to stop because I started school. And then through school, I went into part time because I needed some money. So I went into sales, and then I started this podcast. I scaled the podcast. I wish I was still doing the business though.
Okay,
So those are all the jobs that I've done.
what did you go to school for?
Business.
Business. Okay.
I'm still in school, by the way. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
first year.
nice, nice. Yeah, man, it's fun. I like hearing people's crazy jobs that they had growing up. Like, I worked at a paper factory. I started working when I was like 14. I worked at a paper factory, and then I worked as a busboy uh, at a place called the Berry Barn, and then I worked at a golf course, and then I was a courier. So I would like drive packages around and deliver packages, and then I went to university, and then when I was in university, I was finally old enough to go to the casino, and then I started playing poker pretty seriously. And during engineering school, so 4 years, I would go to the casino 3 hours every day, and I played professional poker for all my engineering. And I made probably about $500,000. And I bought. So I used to be a professional poker player while I was in school, and then I bought my first two houses. And now I kind of just like the real estate in Canada is really high, as you know, especially where I'm from. It's growing like crazy. Saskatchewan is like the only province that doesn't it's not totally overpopulated yet in Canada. So we're growing at a nice pace. So I bought a few houses, got them cheap, fixed them up, and now I just have houses that I rent and shit.
Dude,
And
that's so nice. I
yeah,
want to try that.
yeah.
That's so sick.
So that's my
Yeah.
that's my career.
You live in a relatively rural area, you said?
Yeah, more well in Saskatchewan. I live in the biggest city that we have. So there is
Okay.
about 350,000 people, but the whole province only has 1 million people in it. So
Hey.
basically, everybody lives where I live. But yeah, like what you were saying about the hunting and fishing, like I fucking love it. And it's like I hear people talk about rules, like, oh, do you have a fishing license or do you have a hunting license? This or paying for camping. And I just go, because that's not what we do here. I'm not sure what it's like where you're from, but it can't be quite like this. So basically, if I drive 2 hours up north from where I live, you drop off of all service. So there's no service, there's no nothing. I have places that I go and camp and stuff, and it's totally free. You just go there and you can just set a tree on fire. Like you can't
Dude.
actually, but you can get away with it. You can just go and there's no police, there's no one who patrols anything. Like the spot that I go, when I'm camping there for 3, 4 days, I won't hear a single car. There won't be a single car that will go by the entire time. Like I found this little river. I'll say it too because nobody's gonna find my secret spot anyway. I go to this place called Torch River, and it's this little river. It only gets about up to waist deep, and I just wade around in there. And there's over the years that I've been going there, I've realized that the river has like little crayfish in it, and it has clams. So I collect these clams and I fucking barbecue them up back at the campsite.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, and there's a little
What?
lake nearby, so I go and I try to fish there. I have yet to ever fucking catch anything. There's a family of swans that lives on this lake though, which is pretty sweet. But other than that, man, yeah, I'm not a very good fisherman. But yeah, I love
Dude.
camping. But I don't like camping if anybody's gonna like come and be like, "You're being too loud" or "Your fire's too big" or "Fuck that." That's not camping. You know?
It's not. You gotta be in the element.
Yeah.
Did you say you're big into ice fishing? Because I just went ice fishing.
Oh, nice. How was that?
Horrible. Um, I got the police called on me.
See,
The
this is what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, it was very bad. So anyways, there's like this little river over by me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kayak down the river, do some ice fishing. It'll be kind of nice. So I get on the river and it starts to get dark, and I'm like, you know what? there's this point I got to start at, and there's this point I got to end at. There's no way I'm not going to meet the point I end at. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. It's a little cold. I'll bundle up. So I get in my kayak, and I'm kayaking to the spot, and I hit this tree branch. And at this point, the river's like, it's going quick.
Okay.
So I grab the tree branch, and I fall backwards off my kayak. By the way, it's below freezing out.
Oh, shit.
And the river's ice cold. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Whew, whew. And I swim onto land. My kayak's gone. My phone's gone. Everything's gone. I don't know where I am. It's night. It's dark. And I'm like, what the frick? What do I do? And so I just run to the nearest house. And I'm like, hey, can you please let me in? And this lady's like, who the heck are you? Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm calling the police. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I run all the way over to the nearest house. And I was like, can you please let me in? And this lady's like, you get the heck out of here. I'm calling the cops. I'm like, dude, is no one going to help me? Like, I'm going to freeze to death out here.
Yeah, didn't you like tell him?
My body's turning red. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Finally, this dude lets me in his car. He kicks his wife out of the car. He lets me in. He's like, let me help you. And I was like, dude, this is really weird, but can I take off my clothes? So I strip down into my underwear. And this guy drives me over to this road I kind of know, and then I can kind of pinpoint where my friends are. And my friend, I ended up calling up my friend because his dad was home.
Okay.
And he was like, dude, all these moms on Facebook are posting about you, saying like there's a robbery going around. And there's like, people are freaking out. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I get in the shower, I get all done, and there's all these rumors happening. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got to stay out of it. And so the cops end up pulling up, and I have to explain the whole story. But yeah, the fishing did not go as planned.
You ended up chatting with the cops a bit, eh? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good.
Wow, that's hilarious, man. They thought you were the fucking Iceman running around robbing houses.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, you can't grab a tree branch. It'll pull you out of your boat so fast. Like,
I know, it was so stupid. It was so stupid. I kind of regret it. I shouldn't be kayaking in the winter. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to learn a lesson. I'll bet you'll be more careful next time, though.
Exactly.
So you didn't even get to do any ice fishing then.
Hey, can you see me, by the way?
I can see you. You're just in the bottom corner of the... Yeah, you're perfect now.
Right here? Hold on, let me move my chair. It's a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
You betcha.
This chair wants to slide. All right, cool.
There we go. Perfect. Do you need a break or anything, or are you good?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to clip that story. That was a funny story. That'll probably be the one I put on Instagram. So be ready for the collab on that. So what does a 19-year-old care about these days, dude? Everybody is saying that your guys' generation is bullshit. What do you have to say about that to defend? I guess Gen X. Are you Gen X or
Gen Z?
Gen Z. Okay. Like, what does a 19-year-old care about?
I guess getting through college, making lots of money, and starting a family.
Yeah. Hey, man, you just got to start playing poker.
There you go.
Yeah.
Start playing poker.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I would like to start a family too, man. I'm way behind the biscuit on that one. Like,
right.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you planning to like have a family in your 20s, or are you gonna like go take that flow?
No. I'm planning to have. I mean, probably in my 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got lots of time.
32 is a good time to get married for me.
Once you get 1 million followers on Instagram, you can get married.
There you go. You have that passive income. You just got to keep.
Yeah. So
Right.
how do kids nowadays meet girls? Like, I mean, people my age, we are still using like Tinder and online dating. I feel like the only way to really meet girls nowadays is online. Like, I mean, even in my generation, when I was 19, the bar was already starting to be kind of like a dying world. Like, people wouldn't go there to go, oh, hey, I'm going to go meet like a girlfriend. I'm going to meet a girl at the bar and she's going to be my girlfriend eventually. Like, that was already dying out. Like, how do kids now meet girls?
I would say probably through college, through other friends, stuff like that. I mean, the bar, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
I might be the right one to ask on that one.
Yeah.
I'd say just probably through friends and through college.
Yeah.
Just through roommates and stuff like that. At least that's how I've done it.
You got a girlfriend?
I do not have a girlfriend right now, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
But it's all right.
Have you had a girlfriend before?
I have, yes.
Okay.
That ended pretty badly.
Dude, the first girlfriend is always so tough. It's like, it's like you're grabbing onto a branch and you just fall out of your kayak. Like the
Exactly.
first one is so rough. Like the first girlfriend I had, I was 17, she was 15, and then we went for about 4 years, so it was like to 20, 21ish. And man, when the first one ends, it's like you feel like your whole life ends. Like you didn't feel that way? No, you just had.
Nah, I mean, it felt more just like, all right, we just got to restart. We just got to restart. We're going to get it back. It hurt for like a couple days, but then it was like, you know what? Back to normal.
Yeah. And you're out of it. Snap and you're out of it, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah. Use the salesman wizardry and just drum up another girl. So
Exactly.
what was that?
I said exactly.
Yeah. So how do you stay in shape?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
I actually recently had surgery, so I've come out of shape.
Oh
I
yeah.
put down about 20 pounds, and I've lost pretty much all of my gains that I've been getting for the past 2 years. I just try and work out every single day, but like I can't work out for the next, I want to say, month or so because of my surgery, and
What
that
was
kind
the surgery?
I had something in my stomach that almost exploded.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And you don't know what it was? It was just like in your stomach?
Yeah, that's why I had to stop posting videos for a little while. Well, I just stopped posting for a week, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was pretty bad, and I just went up to the hospital and they removed it. So yeah,
Was it your appendix?
I'm still a little bit high off the medication, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was it your appendix?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had that same thing then. So I had my appendix removed. Uh I don't know how long ago it was now, maybe like 10 years ago. Um
Horrible. I hated it.
yeah, they said that I almost died too. I think though, I don't know if it was my diet. A lot of times when you have to get your appendix removed, they say it's because you have like a bad diet. But for mine, I was building like a building and I dropped a wall on myself and it hit me right in the stomach. And I think that was when I perforated my appendix. Like I think it was from an injury. But did you when yours blew up? Did you like drop anything on your stomach or get hit in the stomach or anything?
No, to be honest with you, really, um, the thing is, I'm like a huge eater. I eat a lot of food.
Okay,
And
I'm the opposite.
Chipotle, I stack Chipotle with Pita Way, and I'll eat those both in the same meal. Like I'm that type of guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, my stomach just started bloating, and I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And I was like down to only eating like one meal a day, and then I was like, I can't even eat that because my stomach, I can't poop. It just keeps getting bigger. I don't know what's going on. It's freaking me out. And then eventually, I went to the hospital. Like, okay, you need to get this thing removed. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, okay, all right.
Hey,
So they got removed, and I just ended up pooping everything out, and I've just been living off of chicken noodle soup. It's been horrible. I
yeah,
hate it.
fair enough,
Yeah.
man. Man,
Well,
that's
there wasn't really anything that led up to it. I think it was just the stomach pain.
yeah,
That's about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Italian?
How did you know?
I don't know. I pride myself in I'm becoming a bit of an ethnocentric guy. So I can I
Yeah,
can I can pick up snipe the whites. Like I know every different kind of white.
that's crazy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am Italian. Yeah. What
Okay.
about you?
Take your guess. Hold on.
Scottish.
Maybe. I think I'm British. I think, but I mean Scottish,
Okay.
British, Irish. I think it's all the same, right? I don't really know. So we look different, we talk different, but we're pretty much the same. I think I kind of have this theory too that I think that people from like Denmark and Sweden and Finland, they're just British too. Like we're all just kind of the same thing. If we all look the same, basically.
All the
You know?
kings were about the same. I think they were brothers, right? At one point.
Exactly. It's just like, why do we all need to separate ourselves and just have different names? Like I don't understand that.
I don't get it either. I mean, I think we could all just become one.
Yeah, let's
One
just
shot.
all join one super white race, right? Now we're getting a little bit white supremacist sounding.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Great. We just all need to come together. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you,
Would we let the Browns in or
absolutely. Yeah. Everybody. Well, everybody in.
even the Blacks? The Blacks can be a part of our.
Yeah. Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to accidentally get you to say something racist here. I don't know what we're doing. So our kids your age now, are they are they racist, or are they like less racist? Like I'm confused because
Um,
there's this movement. Everybody thinks that the new generation is all kind of liberal and really like woke and all that kind of a thing. Is there a subset of young people now that are like going hard the other direction, that are racist, or what's it like?
to be honest, I really don't know. Honestly, I
You don't know?
really don't. I would say everyone's pretty unified right now. At least that's just where I live. I don't really know about the rest of the United States or the rest of the world. Um, but yeah,
Okay, fair enough. Can you try to
pretty much
stay
so.
just a little bit to your right? Sorry about this too, dude. I,
No,
I
you're
wish
good.
we
You're good.
had like a yeah.
You're
So
good. You're
okay,
good.
you're right in the middle now. Because I know about that. What's that guy's name? Sean? No, he's the guy uncovering all that fraud and shit. In like Minneapolis, where there's like the Quality Learning Center and all, and those where, what do you call it, where kids go? Daycare.
The daycare.
Yeah, have you heard about that? Because that's kind of near you, isn't it? That's definitely northeastern United States where all that shit's going down. Do you know the guy that I'm talking about though? Oh, Nick
Nick
Shirley.
Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley. Yeah, yeah. I've heard about that. I haven't really read into it too much though, honestly. I don't know too much about it.
You look a little bit
Um,
like Nick Shirley, so you could definitely
I
pull.
do.
Yeah, you could pull off like an impersonation if you wanted to do like an impersonation and make some like spoof videos of him.
Like, hey, look at me.
Yeah,
I'm Nick Shirley.
you could pretend you're uncovering fraud, just like I don't know,
That'd be
go
pretty
to that
cool.
lady's house who called the police on you and be like, hey, you're getting government funding.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, what was the name of your podcast? I see your hat up there. It says
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Canadian.
Canadian Talk is my podcast.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
and I'm not getting enough views. I don't make money from it or anything yet. I am all the people in my life though. Like I have a few private sponsors now. Like I have this meal prep company that sponsors me, so I don't have to cook food anymore because they just give me all my meals, and they're pre-made in these dishes and stuff. So that's pretty sweet. So I make like you could call it like some money.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I
Yeah,
like to see it. I like to see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing for me though is I do it for the love of the game, like because I don't need money. You know what I mean? As I've
Yeah,
already
you're an
kind of
engineer. You
explained.
got it. You're making money.
Yeah, exactly. Um, what else could I tell you about? I don't know. Um, I'm not an engineer anymore, really, though. I kind of still work as it sometimes, but I don't know, man. I flamed out pretty hard on it. Like, it's tough in mainstream working because, like, I worked at a mine. I had this one. So, my last engineering job I had, let me tell you about how I lost this job. You're going to think I'm fucking lying, but I'm not. So, I was working at a mine and it was a dry mine, and I was making like 100, $200 an hour approximately. So, I was making about $2,000 a day. It was sick money. It was like 400K a year, and so you would live on site. So we were building a mine. So I wasn't working at the mine. We were actually building a potash mine from the ground up, and we would stay on site because it was like 2 hours out of the city. And sorry, this is boring, but dude, this was traumatic for me. Okay, so I'm living on site, and I told you about my camping that I do, right? So I have a bed in the back of my truck that I use for my camping in the summer, and so you're not allowed to bring beer to this camp. So, and one time I'm driving to go to for another week of work because I'd work for 10 days and then I'd have 4 days off so I could go home. And I didn't even know this beer was in the back of my truck. It was like wedged in between a seat or something. Like it had fallen out of my golf bag, or maybe I had it on camping, but it was in the back bed, wedged in between a seat. One beer, unopened beer. And I was coming to work, and I was going through the security station at the camp. They found this beer in my truck, and I was like, "Whoa! I didn't know that was there. Am I in trouble? Like, what's going on?" And I end up losing my job completely at this mine because of the one beer in my truck. So it's like, dude, as much as I want to go and work in these environments and make lots of money, it is really tough what they do to people nowadays to like be able to maintain a job like that. And you can just
Tight.
get fired like for nothing. So, you know,
Stupid.
yeah, dude, can you believe that? Yeah, I was pissed
And
because
sometimes it's just like it's an excuse. It's like,
yeah,
really?
yeah,
Do you really just want to fire me? You really just want to get rid of me, or is there an actual reason here?
Exactly, right? I learned from that though that it's like when stuff happens, when really bad stuff happens, the only thing you can do is like look at it as it was meant to happen. Like
Exact.
like
Exact.
do I need all that money? Not really. And now I don't have to, because like I hated the job. Like I was unhappy at the job. So it's like at the end of the day, I was happy that it was over, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah.
Yeah, I just want to let you know I unfortunately only have 5 more minutes if that's okay.
No problem. No problem, man. We've been going for about an hour, which is what I do anyway. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Awesome.
So sorry, I ended it off with a low energy, boring story. But other than that, dude,
No,
great,
you're good, bro. You're good.
great podcast today. Thank you so much for your time. So guys out there, if you want to go and find, was it Noah?
I don't really put my name online.
Okay, if you want to go and
yeah.
find Bobo, you can find him on Instagram mostly at the Bobo podcast, right? And you have a YouTube as well, so you can go and see all of his stuff like
Exactly.
in raw format there. Although you only have, I think, 26 videos on YouTube, which is wild. But
yeah, I mean, this podcast, to be honest with you, I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
I don't do it, full time or anything like that. So just 26. I don't know how many videos I have.
Yeah.
6.
26 was what I saw on your YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, 26 videos. So
yeah.
Hey, making it happen.
Yeah, making it happen. Go check out his Instagram. Basically, every video he has is viral. Like every single one of them has like 2 million views. So go check it out. There's a reason it's got all those views, man. He's really funny. And yeah, thanks for your time today, dude.
Absolutely, bro. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me on.
Hopefully we
Appreciate
can do another episode another time on your next viral
Absolutely.
video or whatever, when you get your new your next like Stephan thing or whatever the hell you're trying to push, like some meta internet joke.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Do it, bro.
All right. Well, that's Canadian Talk. Okay.
All right, Canadian Talk. Peace out, guys.
All right. Today's episode of the podcast is brought to you by Rolls-Royce Meal Prep Service, specialty rice and proteins, weekly soup options. This is a great company. I've known the owner for my whole life. He is just a quality person, great cook. So if you are sick of cooking and you want to get somebody to make you delicious meals that you can have delivered to your house, or you can also do them on pickup, you can find Rolls-Royce on Instagram at RollsRiceYXC. You can just contact them by phone. Send them a text if you want, 306-291-5779. Or you can scan the logo on the screen here, and I think it'll bring you right to their website. I eat them every day. They're delicious. I just had a salmon one today. Big portions, cheap prices. So yeah, go and check out this food if you want to get some delicious food and you want to stay healthy. And yeah, we thank Rolls-Royce for supporting this episode of the Canadian Talk podcast.